Hello, everyone.
Hello, we are live.
Yes. We are live. We are here again. We are business owner. We run our business online. So
Yes,
we are here today just for a quick one, guys, because we have something big coming your way.
yes,
We
sir.
are super excited. We are purpose driven entrepreneur. We all have purpose in life. We all know our purpose in life. So this is why we are here today. We have a lot to bring your way. And my name is Gloria. I am a wife and a mom. I live
Mm.
in Germany. I am a caregiver by profession, also an online business owner. Okay, as you can see, we are three here and we all run our business online successfully. So, over to you, my dear beloved sister from Canadian.
Ah,
I don't want to introduce you. That is why I have to call the country where you reside. Over to
hello,
you.
hello, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Sister Gloria and Sister Maria. I'm so happy to be here. And my name is Patience Jama, and I live in Manitoba, Canada. And I'm a mother. I have three children with a wonderful, married to a wonderful man. And I am a full time. I stay at home and I do my business. I used to be a flight attendant. I've worked with the government. I've been in different areas of the workforce. But presently, I am fully a digital entrepreneur. So I'm so excited. We have something beautiful that we want to share with you guys. And I hope you guys would tune in because it's beautiful. So thank you so much. And we'll talk about that as we go along. I just want to hand the baton to Sister Maria. Sister Maria, take it off and introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I am so excited to be here. This is awesome. Yeah, I based in Germany. I am a mom. I am a professional bus driver. That is what I do, and a business mentor. I mentor people using their smartphone, their computer, and laptop to build wealth from the comfort of their home, because I don't want to say extra income, because what we are doing is more than that. So yeah, today is going to be a very wonderful introduction about how we want people to see our business, and we are purpose driven entrepreneur. We are going to be bringing series of things here for everyone that is coming across us to know what we are doing. But as you are seeing us, don't forget to share the post, share it to everyone around you, and also drop your comment, drop your question if you have anyone, so that we can treat your question for you. Over to you, Sister Gloria.
Wow, thank you so much, my ladies. I am super excited. So you see this, my beautiful ladies, they are loaded there.
Yes,
This
so
you mingle with people that have it there, not the one that don't have anything to offer. As we are all here, we have something to offer, and this is why we are here. And the time we are now is not, it's not the time to be empty. It's not the time to say, I don't know, because you have all the tools. And this is why we bring information to you back to back, because we don't want you to remain in the same spot. We don't want you to waste away where there is so much in this internet, in online, and you are still complaining. A lot of our people do say one particular proverb. He said, how can you be in the river and you are complaining there is soap in your eyes? So who is doing who? You are doing yourself. Nobody is doing you. So you just have to wake up to the reality, know who you are, find out who you are. I do say it all the time. You never know what you are capable of doing, not until you see yourself doing something. I, for once, never know I can speak to thousands of people, be sitting here today talking to people. Not until I log in, I plug into a system that change everything about me. So this is why I do believe and I know that you never know what you are capable of doing, not until you find yourself in a platform where you can transform your life for the better. I do say it, education is no longer a barrier to your success. Everybody can make it up there. What do you want to make out of yourself in this year 2026? This is why we are here. We are purpose-driven entrepreneurs, and this is why we've come to let you know that yes, there is more here in online business. So I will call upon Sister Maria. Sister Maria, you just, go straight to the point. Why did you start this business? Because now a lot of people are stuck. A lot of people are complaining. And they are complaining. I've seen a lot of people complaining. 80 years they are complaining, 40 years is complaining, 20 years is complaining. So why, as a mother, as a wife, as a professional bus driver, why did you start this business?
Yes, that is a very good question. It's a very good question, and I know this question is going to relate to a lot of people, most especially we immigrants that live here in abroad, because the reason why we came all the way from our country is because for we to have that butterfly, for we to have that better life, that is why we land here. And when we now came here now, the story changed. How did the story change? We started, first of all, as an immigrant, you need to first of all get your leg. And sometimes before you get your leg, it takes time. And when you now have that leg to stand, you started looking for something to do. And many of us, like me, when I was in Africa, I was a fashion designer. I learned it for 3 years. But when I came here, I started telling people I am a fashion designer. They are telling me, no, we cannot recognize that. So what did they call me? They call me as a helper. So my what I learned did not qualify me to become a fashion designer here because I did not learn it here. And I was also thinking to go and learn it here, but all the old places I applied for that and they did not take me. So, and because of that, that dream of that fashion designer just died. And then I started taking multiple jobs and so on. And then when I have my child almost 80 years ago, it's the same thing. I need to take her to a daycare or they call it kindergarten here. I will take her there. Even when she was just between 1 year, I take her there and then I run back to school because I decide to go back to school. Since that one is not qualified, let me go to official school. And I started going to the school. I finished with the school also. When it's time for me to work, they told me, yeah, because you have a little child. Then I was a single mother. I don't have any partner. Then they say, no, we cannot give you, you cannot do afternoon duty, you cannot do night duty, it's only morning duty you can do. But when I was learning, when I was going to school, they accept me with my condition and they give me just morning duty. But when it's time for me to now begin to work, to make money for myself, they say, no, we can't give you work. So what happened? That dream of caregiver also died. I did not do it. So what do I do again? I went back to take multiple jobs, doing all kind of survival job. I believe many of you are hearing me now, you relate to it. So later on, I went back to school again. So it's all about school. I went back to school again because where I was working all those survival jobs, there's incident that happened and I was praying to God. I said, God, I don't want these people to renew my contract for me because the work is just, it's not where I want to be. And then the work finished, and I went back to the government. The government said, okay, let's look for work for you. I told the government, I said, no, I am not working. They said, why? I said, because nobody understand my language. So to cut all the whole story short, I went back to school. I finished with that school, and then I have my certificate to now become a professional bus driver. Then I went to that bus driver school. So it's all about school, school, school. So after finishing with that school, I became a bus driver. I've been driving now for years. I love it. But do you know what happened? Now I begin to have pain in my body. This is the reason why I turn to the online space, for me to have something that I can do, that I don't need to do this long hour for all my life. I don't know how long I can do it, to do that long hours for all my life. So this is exactly the reason why I switch into the online space. I'm still going to be bringing more because I cannot finish all today. I am not alone here. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Sister Maria. Driving is not something easy, especially when you drive for hours. There is a difference. I'm going driving, I want to go and pick up somebody. You drive for maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes. Now we are talking of 10 hours, 12 hours. You feel everything in your body. Even for days, you will be feeling the pain of one day. So imagine how many years you have to stay to do that kind of job. I do say it all the time, wisdom is profitable to direct. And this is why we recommend side stream income for immigrants, because we are the one doing all this hot job here. So if you don't have your own extra source of income, ah, we advise you, and this is why we are here, because we are purpose driven entrepreneur. We are here to support as many women who are willing, as many women that relate with Sister Maria's story. This is why we are here, to support you, to help you, to show you the way, what has helped us. And this is why we are bringing it. We put it upon ourselves. We say, you know what? There are women that is passing through the same thing. I have my own story. Sister Pat have her own story. This is why we are here, just to give you guys a bit of our background, the reason why we start this business. So now, I don't want to talk too much. Let me just quickly drive my car to Sister Pato. Please tell us, why did you start this business? Because you in a few minutes ago, you mentioned different places where you've worked. Working with
Yeah.
God is not small. You mentioned another one I can't remember. You are going to tell us why and where you were before.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sister Gloria. I don't want to, like when I start talking about my history of work, my work experience, it's a lot. But I'll just give a bit of a summary. I was a flight attendant for over 12 years. Before then, I used to work with a catering company, and I worked there for some time. Was I do this water inspection, but that's in Nigeria. So we decided to migrate to Canada. I resigned my flight duties, and I decided to go back to school. Because people told us that, oh, for you to for you to succeed abroad, you have to go back to school, go get your certification done, and then you have to, or either you start doing 2 to 3 jobs. That's the only way you can succeed. You cannot survive on one job. So I decided to go back to school, got my certification, but look for a job and look for a job and look for a job. I decided to do. I went into caregiving. Went do caregiving. I was working for the government. Partly that was a government caregiving. I did that for a while. I went to the tax department as an admin, the Canadian tax agency. It's yeah. So it's the government as well. So I worked with them for a while, and after a while, that's where I think that's where I put my gloves up. because along all this while, I've when I got married, I wanted to be in the lives of my children. My prayer is that, oh, I'll be there for them. But this coming to Canada, or even before coming, I used to fly. Like I told you guys, I used to be a flight attendant, and I would leave my kids and travel. Even Christmas time, that's when they would. Oh, you have to go to work. I used to feel it so much. I'll be like, I want to be with my family. Why is it that I'm somewhere else when my kids are on their own with their dad? I'm done with my family. New Year's, when everybody is celebrating together, entering the new year, I am in one another country. So then I'll be like, oh God, please, I just want to have a time to be with my family. So my family is a big deal for me. I wanted to spend time. And when I got here, going back to school, working, I knew that all my time, all my time is used outside. And the funny thing is that our children, once they are 18, once they get into university, they they start leaving you completely. Like if you didn't build a relationship with them while they are in the house, because you are working, or even when you walk and you come back home, you are so tired, you can't even keep a conversation with your children. That is big one. That's a big one. And for me, I just felt like, oh, I always wanted to be close to my kids. I always wanted to be there to make their dinner, to make sure that they are okay. And I knew, my husband and I knew that we needed something else. Even with all the work we are working, even my husband working, I'm working, does not take us anywhere. We are always complaining, oh, the money is not enough. If you see this, sometimes we argue over small things that we've never argued before even coming to the abroad, about money. Oh, yes, we need money for this, we need this for this. So those are the things that drove me to say, okay, God, we need something else. We need something else that will give me time with my family. And I'm so grateful to God that today I'm doing my business and I'm home full time with my children. Thank you, Sister Gloria. Over to you.
Okay, thank you so much. I believe everybody will resonate with your story. Who doesn't want to have time for family? Everybody wants soft life. Everybody wants to be there. Everybody want to be involved in their children's life. Nobody want to live far away from your children. Imagine family, the time family is Christmas and New Year is considered family time, family reunion. People
Yeah.
you've not seen in the past. This is the time we come, together. I remember those days back home. Then you see people coming home from no matter where they are. In Christmas, even in our festival, we call it Igwe Festival, they come from wherever they are to come and celebrate. You see, the house is full because family is everything. You need your family need you. So when you are not living far away from your family, is a big is a big loss because you are never there, and you don't even know what is going on in the life of your children. Before you know what is happening, they have started doing their home. Living on their home, on their own. So what will you do at that time? You are all alone. You can't bring back the time that have passed. So this is why we are here recommending our kind of business for you. It allows you to work when you want to work. It allows you to be involved in your family time. It allows you to take care of yourself as a person. A lot of people, they are forgotten to take care of themselves. They don't take care of their health. They don't take care of their body. They are looking old, shrinking, and everything. But when you have your side hustle, you have time to take care of yourself. You have time for your family, because a lot of people say, okay, I want my family to have enough. This is why I am doing 3-4 jobs. At the same time, the same family will ask you tomorrow, have you been there for us? What will you say? They will tell you to your face, you have never been there for us. So this is why it is good to balance it. Balance it if you can. This is why we introduce our business to you. It's a business you start from the scratch. It's a business you have support of coaches, you have support of mentor, you are not stranded. It's a business that you don't even need all the certificate in the world to run. You don't need certificate for that. Me too, I have my own story, and I will just make it very short. I am a caregiver. I live here in Germany. I work as a caregiver. Even the time of the COVID, I was still working. A time came, I said, those places you are sending me to, I won't go there. Why? I have my children to consider, to take care of. So you can't be sending me into any hole, any place you see. So now, working as a caregiver, everybody will hear, anybody that hears that you work as a caregiver, they think that you are receiving food. I mean, you are getting a lot of money from there. In fact, you may be earning a lot, but the bees have taken 90% of what you've labored for. And 10% is not even enough for you to take care of yourself. Me, for once, I said, no, I have been doing this for years. It's still the same thing. Looking older, not I can't take care of myself properly. I can't buy what I want to buy. Like, you have to count your finger. Have you taken care of this? Have you taken care of this? I said, no. I'm just summarizing it for the sake of time. So, you see, this is where I begin to look to the side of, having another side hustle. And like as I said before, the thing that happened 5 years ago, the COVID, teach everybody a lesson that second stream of income is a necessity, is important for us. And this is why, and that was when I started my business. And today, I thank God I did. So, if you are watching us from wherever today and you are still thinking, you are drawing yourself backward, you have heard Sister Maria's story, you've heard Sister Pat's story, you've heard my own part of my story, and you are still drawing yourself back. Even if you are 70, you are 80, even if you are 60, even if you are 40, 30, you can still make a difference. Everything fall back to you. Make a difference today. Connect with us. Reach out to us. We have our free info session available at any time. Our info session is for you to see the business. You have the opportunity to see if it is for you or not. So now we are here to support you because we are purpose-driven entrepreneur. We have started our own business and our business is established in online. We are encouraging you to launch your own with us, and we are here to teach you step by step. Step by step. This is why we are here today. And this program started today. Next Sunday, we are coming. And we want you to come and wait for us here because we are bringing people in, people who have tested, people who are using the same system to leverage the social media. They don't do any other thing again. This is the only business they are doing from the comfort of their home. The system is trusted and tested. So we will be bringing different people who are using this same system for you to know that not only we are seeing here that is involved in the business, our community is more than 300,000 people. So we'll be bringing people in every week for you to hear from them. Sister Maria, do you have any other thing, Sister Patience? So that we cut it a quit for the day.
Yeah, I think you have said it all. We'll be coming every Sunday, so our audience should be expecting us by the will of Almighty God, and they should share the post, share our live, share everything we are doing, so that other people can see it, and so that who is ready to take action. Because if you don't take action, there's a question normally: where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because 5 years is a little bit a distance. Where do you see yourself with what you are doing now? And do you think you can move forward or you still remain where you are? So over to you, my sister.
Sister Patience.
I just want to encourage everyone to join us and to know that people are coming from all walks of life. People are coming, and it's different people. We have doctors, we have nurses. Some of them you can't imagine, even all walks of life. So be ready to learn and listen and see yourself in one of the people that we're going to bring in. Come and listen. This is true life, it's real life. This is like real life. You have the ability to ask questions, and I know it's going to be a wonderful time. Thank you, Sister Gloria.
Okay, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to watch our free info session, this is where you can watch. Connect with Sister Pat, and she will send it to you straight away without any mistake. This is for Sister Maria. Her website is here. Connect with her and watch our free info session. Information is very powerful. This is my own website. Connect with me and I will send you every information you need to start. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you next week by the special grace of God. Thank you all so much. Bye bye for now.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.